If there's one thing that I've learned in that 35-year period, is that if you want to be successful in this business, you got to have the right people. You have to compete for your fair share of the talent, just like you compete for RevPAR. Prior to starting Hospitality Talent Scouts, I was a vice president of operations with Interstate Hotels and Resorts, and I used to use a lot of recruiters as both a VP as well as a general manager. And I often wasn't satisfied with the quality of candidates that people would deliver to me. So I used to use a lot of recruiters, and unfortunately I would give them a job spec and they would provide me with candidates that just didn't meet the spec at all. And as I started to look into it more and more, I realized that the majority of recruiters in the industry had never held significant senior positions in the industry. We're actually amazed a lot of times at how many recruiters boast of how much hotel or hospitality experience they have, but they never really tell you specifically what did they do, what positions did they hold, and how long did they hold those specific positions for. I think that's important. I think you need to ask that question of your recruiter. As an employer, what you need to ask yourself is, who would you rather have doing your recruiting? You know, somebody that's done recruiting their whole career, or somebody that's done recruiting as a general manager, as a director of operations, as a vice president of operations. You really have to decide that, because that person is representing you, and you know, they can probably represent you a lot better than somebody that's never been in the industry and really never had their skin on the table.